Today we'll talk about what to include in terms and conditions for websites. So this will really depend on what sort of a site it is. If it's just a brochure site or perhaps a blog, are you selling a service, a digital service or a physical service? Are you selling a product, a digital product or a physical product? And the risk and the value. So depending on the answers to these questions will be the certain clauses to include, but typically speaking, it should start by defining your terms. You can do this in the flow of a paragraph, like the first paragraph here, or spelling it out in more of a formal definition of the terms. We want to start off with the use of the services, what exactly you are providing, who's eligible to register and use the service that you're providing, registration details, how can they actually log in, the customer responsibilities, what you expect from them, your responsibilities as the provider or supplier, what you'll do. You may have a feature to leave product reviews. If that's the case, there'll be some terms around the product reviews, confidential information of yours and of theirs, geographic restrictions, who do you provide the services to, any limitation of use, third-party rights, IP under the relevant act depending on what country you're in, IP of third party, exactly what your price points and goods and services will be, any commissions you need to disclose if you will be talking about those, product descriptions, mutual no exclusivities are important, talk about changes and variations, termination and breach clauses, what exactly will happen and when, liabilities are an important area to cover, complaints and disputes, what happens if something sort of goes wrong or needs to be debated, privacy terms, tie that to your privacy policy, release and indemnities, general disclaimers, and then making sure you've covered off topics such as the applicable law, what is enforceable and where exactly is this transaction taking place, any assignments, severabilities and waivers as well. So that's a quick rundown of some titles and some things to include in your T's and C's.